up the phone, I know that you hear me calling. Don't wanna give you no stress, I cannot fuck with no drama.
Let me hop in real quick. Welcome, everyone who's gonna be watching this, the Reggie vs. Solids YouTube channel. So we're gonna start doing a podcast with my boy, Joe. So we've been childhood friends, and I've been thinking about doing this for like 2 years. So this is my man, Joe. I'm gonna have him introduce himself. But this is also the pro football rant show with Reggie and Joe. I'm going to rant a lot because my Giants have been doing some weird crap stuff, especially when it comes to drafting. But this is my boy, Joe. Joe, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, Joe?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. And Joe's he's a Falcons fan. He's been a Falcons fan for like a decade, maybe two. Long time Falcons fan. You see the chair, you know what I'm saying? So big Falcons fans. He's been repping it down. Like even when Mike Vick got traded away, he still was holding down his Falcons. I don't understand it, but hey, he reps the Falcons. You know, one thing you know though, Arthur Blank got that Home Depot money. So that's the one thing he got an abundance of the money. You're gonna get paid in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you. So that's the one thing I will say about that. The Home Depot money is endless. so it really is. You see the stadium. It's not a game. It's not a game. And there wasn't nothing wrong with the other stadium, by the way. They was like, you know, we just got the money. It's going $1 billion stadium, no problem. Whatever, we can do that too. Yeah. So, I mean, they do everything there. You know, you got the Kanye just rented it out for like 6 months and did all his concerts there. It was everything going down. But Pro Football Rant Show with Reggie and Joe. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, man. So we're going to talk real quick. So we was talking before we started potting. We started talking about the draft failures, right? of our team. So yeah, clearly I'm Giants. He's Falcons. And so we did, David Wilson didn't pan out. He was the first round running back. I think we picked him with the 30th pick. So that means the Giants was good the previous year, right? And he played one season. One season. Unfortunately, injuries happens. You know, I got injured when I, did my Florida State thing, and he got injured. I'm coming out of Virginia Tech. One season though, and a first round pick. So that means 30th pick for nothing. Dunsky. And then we was talking about my man Joe. I forgot about Jamal Anderson, who was their first round pick. But at least he started for like 3 years. They noticed he was a bum. Okay, 2 seasons there. Okay. He wasn't it. And then I remember watching the draft at Joe's house back when he lived in PG County, and we was picking in the top 10. I don't know where you guys were picking that year, because I blanked out because we picked Eric Flowers. We wanted Brandon Scherf, right? Redskins picked him, and I was mad. And I wanted him so bad. Because we needed O-line help. We still, 10 years later, we still need O-line help. That's how bad the Giants were at O-line. We was like, shit. Yo. Oh man, that's that is funny. That is funny. But real quick. Oh, you know what? How does my sound? How do I sound? Because I know sometimes when you're coming out of the speaker, it sounds a certain type of way. And I'm thinking maybe I should put my headphones on. I don't know. How do I sound? Okay. I'm just thinking for the YouTube quality, I'm gonna put on the headphones. Because I just thought about that. All right, we're going to do it like this. See if this could work with my hat on and everything. Okay, let's see. See if this works. All right, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can hear you in the headphones. Okay, cool. So we're going to do it like this, just only because of the YouTube, the audio when it's being uploaded to the YouTube. We'll do it like that. Okay, so we're going to start with draft failures. All right. So we wanted Brandon Scherf. I think he went like 6th or 8th or something like that. Bum ass Redskins picked him up. And then we were stuck with Eric Flowers. And then Joe, I remember I was sitting on your bed or at the edge of the bed, right? I remember this. And you was like, okay, so where y'all gonna go? Where y'all gonna go? And I was like, oh, we gonna pick Eric Flowers because we need a tackle. I think he was out of Miami, but he was so raw. Like this was like a second round talent. But we were desperate. We were desperate. And we picked him. And I said, right around the 9th pick, I said, oh, we're picking Eric Flowers. He was like, no, there's no way you picking Eric Flowers. He was like the 3rd rated tackle, whatever that. But Brandon Scherf went, and we was like, well, here we go. At least Brandon Scherf was worth the 1st round pick. That's what I'm trying to say. He was worth the 1st round pick. He was good with the Skins. And Eric Flowers was a bust from day one. From day one. You big fat fuck. Let me tell you, this dude is 6'6", 330, and he's a worthless sack of fucking potatoes. Holy crap. Yo, I hated that pick. But no, it gets worse. A few years later, let me tell you about the worst draft pick we've ever had. His name is Eli motherfucking Apple. Oh, I hated that pick. And so, listen, the Giants, right? And I love the Giants. It's a love-hate relationship because I'm raised in Maryland, raised in Southview, just like Joe, but born in Brooklyn. So I liked all the New York teams, right? I don't like any of the Washington teams. I root for the Capitals for them to win. You know what I mean? I was at work, a lot of Capitals fans. But besides that, nah. You know what I'm saying? We rocking with the New York teams over here. But let me tell you about these Giants. They didn't do their homework on Eli fucking Apple. Let me.
I did.
Okay. So, oh, and I'm gonna give you your flowers too. I'm gonna give you your flowers on this pick. But let me talk about these bum Giants and Eli motherfucking Apple. First of all, okay, very few Ohio State cornerbacks pan out. There's hit or miss on those guys. For one that makes it, there's another in the 1st round that turns out to be a complete bust. Connolly, bust. You got Denzel Ward, good, right? Another good one, Lattimore, Marshawn Lattimore, great. Bust, Eli motherfucking Apple. Let me tell you. And the Giants are fucking idiots. Oh, this is an uncensored podcast, by the way. We're gonna get all up into this. There's no sugarcoating. No. We're not doing that. Listen, the dude had tweets talking about how terrible and garbage the Giants were and was bold enough not to delete the shit prior to the fucking draft. And you a bold motherfucker. For you to say, oh shit, I might be drafted by these bums. And your tweet stays up completely. There's no what's the joint called? There's no trying to scrub the evidence, nothing. He was like, oh, these Giants are bums like 2 years ago. And then, oh shit, he gets drafted by these dudes. He literally hates the Giants. So why the fuck? I'm talking to Mara, our owner. You rich white motherfucker. How the fuck are you expecting a dude who craps on your team to actually play well for your squad? That's never going to work out, bro. And the Giants didn't give a fuck and picked him anyway. And then his mom, loud ass motherfucking Annie Apple. No, I got smoke for Annie Apple too, talking about surviving in America. You bum ass motherfucker. Let me tell you, yo, you and your son, and then he looks like an alien. He looks like he was off Men in Black. This motherfucker, yo, I hate Eli Apple. And then look, I was working at the gas company right here, and we drafted this motherfucker, and I ran to that work, and then the motherfuckers put Eli Apple's mug all over my cubicle, including on my seat. So I lift up my seat, and there was a picture of Eli motherfucking Apple. I kid you not. It was the greatest troll job. Every time I would flip a paper over, boom, it was Eli Apple's mug. They did it. Yo, I have a hate for Eli Apple. So when he gets his ass roasted, I'm always there. I shit talk him on fucking Twitter and on everything. You bum motherfucker. When Lamar Jackson and Hollywood Brown said, "Oh shit, will you line up the Apple pack?" I was laughing because fuck this guy, yo. And then for you to be that grotesque and talk shit, and then the entire NFL hates you. Come on, man. They all of them. It's not just me. It's not just me. Everyone hates Eli Apple, y'all, because he talks shit like he's Champ Bailey or Darrell Revis. What you talking about, bro? You don't even. Okay, you do start, but that's because the Bengals don't have any corners. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and they might move them to safety because they just lost both of their safeties. First of all, what the fuck y'all doing, Cincinnati? You finally improve your offensive line, and you lose both your safeties? Von Bell? How do you fucking not pay Von Bell and Jesse Bates? What are we doing? They both? Y'all was just in the Super Bowl last year. What you talking about? And
they can't say Jesse Bates didn't do his job.
Bruh, both of them, bro. They was nasty. Both of Von Bell too. Both. They got nasty safeties. What are we talking about? How do you? And their owner is known for being cheap, right? They was the last team to have an indoor facility. Holy shit! It's 2023, and they're the last team in the NFL to have an indoor facility. It gets brick cold in Cincinnati. What do you? All right, bro. And I think they're the only team to lose both safeties. What do you fucking do? So that means who's the other safety? No, they lost one.
Yeah, they lost.
One. Yeah, they lost one. Yeah, because Epps bum ass was the slot corner. They lost Epps. Epps is trash. Epps is the one that got burned by Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl. He was getting toasted.
I don't know why he's
Hey, yo, Epps is trash. Yes. Hey, yo, Epps is trash. He got toasted. And then my man Travis Kelce did the fucking stanky leg on him. Oh, yeah, I was like, holy shit. Yo, that was a funny Super Bowl. But anyway, we're going to talk all about that. But anyway, Cincinnati, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. You lose both your safeties. And I would love Von Bell on the Giants. Von Bell he's a hit stick. I like that guy. And then Bates is good too. What do you, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. Oh shit, you looking great. Okay, shorty looking good. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
His whole voice. You know she look good.
Yeah, she looking real nice over that jump. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna talk about this, man. So first of all, bum ass Eli Apple. To me, that was our worst first round draft pick ever because he literally shit talks the Giants. Like he don't like the Giants at all. Why would you do that? I think he was like Philly or something. He liked the Eagles. He wanted to go to Philly. So why the fuck would you pick why would you pick a turncoat? What are we?
I've never seen an NFL draft prospect talk shit about any team before he gets drafted.
No, you know you don't do that. You don't do that because it's the team that's gonna get you the bag. What are you? And this dude didn't give a fuck. Wow. Wow talk, man. All right. So it's time to give you your flowers. All right. Flowers. This is flowers. The flowers for Joe. This is called flowers for Joe. I was wrong, right? So you getting Reg saying he was I was 100% wrong. I didn't like this motherfucker at all. And I don't know why. No, I know why. Because of the school. It was because of the school. That's why. I never even told you this. My man Joe, right? We was chatting a couple years ago, and Joe was like, man, I want us to take Parsons. And I was like, man, fuck Micah Parsons. That dude trash. He fast for no reason. He ain't do that shit in fucking Penn State. Then this motherfucker get drafted by the Cowboys. Joe was blown, by the way. Joe was blown as fuck. I want you to talk about because I don't know what you saw because he didn't do that at Penn State. He didn't do that. You see what I'm saying? But you, I don't know. You got 3 goggles on. What the fuck? You saw it, but he didn't do that. He didn't do rookie season Micah Parsons shit at Penn State. I don't know how. I didn't see no flashes. What? Explain it first of all. Before, and I'm gonna continue giving you flowers, cause fuck that, I was wrong. I was shit talking this guy. I was like, this dude gonna be a bum. Why do you want this guy? Fuckers don't need this dude. Oh, egg on my face. But go ahead. What did you see? How?
You gotta think about it. At Penn State, they had him playing middle linebacker.
Okay. Okay.
But when he did come off the edge, like it was a real a power presence, and you wouldn't expect no power presence coming from a guy like.
Yeah.
With his build, for real.
With his build, yeah, he like 6'3", 253. Yeah, so but runs 4'3" though. Okay.
Nah, Buddy was real live, like giving niggas the and get the fuck out of my way. And I picked up on it. I was like, man, Slim's gonna be a problem. Like, but then I realized the type of defense that we was trying to run. We needed like a 3-4 edge rusher, somebody that can do that. Like they can play that off ball coverage type linebacker, but then the nickel situation, he can come off the edge.
Right.
And it's like the more I watched him, like Buddy was showing, like he don't need to be in the middle. Like,
okay, no. Yeah, not at all. Nope, not at all. Nah.
Put him where you can use his let him rush off the edge and do what he do. The rest is history.
The rest is history. Hey, Joe, you could be a scout. I was 100% wrong. All the flowers for Joe. This is the whole segment. Flowers for Joe, because what the fuck? He did not do that at Penn State. And and he's even better at just rushing the passer. What the he was a stud. He was a stud in the rookie season. Now, his second season wasn't as prolific as the first, but still, I didn't expect him to do none of that. I didn't expect him to do none of that in Dallas or in the NFL. You had it right. I was like, he didn't do that. Because think about it. I will say this. If he did that at Penn State, he the first pick. You see what I'm saying? Like, what he did his rookie season, that's drafting number 1. And me and you talk draft. You see what I'm saying? So if he did the rookie season shit at Penn State, he's number 1. And you know it.
They didn't know how to use him.
Because he was like, basically, Penn State undervalued what the fuck he was doing. You see what I'm saying? If Barkley at Penn State can go number 2, then Parsons doing that is going number 1. And I forgot where Parsons went, but he wasn't a top 5 pick. No.
He went right after us. It was like 9th or 10th.
See, that's what I'm saying. He would have been number 1. He was I think he won rookie of the year, right? Defensive rookie of the year. He was crazy. So all the flowers. I waited 2 fucking years to tell you this, and I wanted it recorded because you deserve all your flowers. I was 100% wrong. I was shit talking you. I was like, man, fuck, Parsons not gonna be good. What are you talking about? He gonna be big for no reason like Jamal Anderson. Yeah, I was wrong. I was 100% wrong. You knew. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
I didn't give a fuck about no Kyle Pitts. I was like, nah, fuck his ass. This is who we need. This nigga right here. Just let him do what he do off the edge. No, fucking Falcons took out. I ain't mad with Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, my guy.
Not mad with Kyle Pitts because listen, Kyle Pitts was doing the dirty business at Florida. And I hate Florida. I'm gonna know if you guys don't know in the YouTube. I'm a Florida State Seminole. We hate Florida, but Kyle Pitts was a dog. When Shannon Sharp, a Hall of Fame tight end, called him up and said, "Look, if you put it together, you're gonna be him." All right, but I think the Falcons use Pitts incorrectly. We'll get into a little bit about that. I don't like how y'all are utilizing Kyle Pitts. I don't like he's dynamic. But you got to use them. If you get a tight end or a receiver, you got to use them correctly. Now, the Giants just picked up Darren Waller. Darren Waller is what Kyle Pitts can be if used correctly. That's the comp. Matter of fact, that was his draft comp, is Waller. You know, a healthy Waller, because Waller, the injury bug messed him up the last 2 years. So there's concern there. But when Waller's on, that's what Kyle Pitts can be. But look, I understand you guys had Mariota. It is what it is. He's gone now. Ritter's a good quarterback. Okay. But you got to use not only Kyle Pitts, but Drake London. You got big boys.
Wow.
Right? We're going to talk about your team, right? Because y'all got some twin towers, but you got to use them. It's got to be red zone. It's got to be back shoulder fade. Use the dudes correctly. And Kyle Pitts had bums. He had Kyle Trask. Kyle fucking Trask. No, let's be real, YouTube. Kyle fucking Trask throwing him the ball at Florida, and he was balling. Ritter's way better than Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask like a not round, but third. What's they call it? Second, not third tier quarterback on his team. You know what I mean?
Right now,
they got Baker Mayfield over this month. You know what I'm saying? And Baker's on his like third or fourth team. So if you can't even learn from Tom fucking Brady and be at least decent, you had the GOAT. You backing up the GOAT. You ain't learning. You ain't taking notes. You can't beat out Baker Mayfield. All right, man. So yeah. So anyway. So Kyle Trask gets some trash. Kyle Trash, what we could call him. And Kyle Pitts was balling with that dude throwing him the football. So Ritter was way better than Kyle Trask. That's what I'm trying to say. Now y'all need to put it together. But I want you to talk a little bit about your boys. I know I'm rambling. Talk a little bit about Falcons, what y'all need to do this season to take a wide open NFC South. Listen, the GOAT's gone. He done lost his wife. You know what I'm saying? You know,
he got a kitten at home.
He got a his baby kitten. He done lost his marriage, trying to come back and didn't win the Super Bowl. Fuck. So it's like, okay. So now the NFC South is wide open. You got Derek Carr, but Derek Carr don't win playoff games. So just talk a little bit about your squad, your division. You know, the floor is yours, man.
I mean, the division, like you said, it is wide open. Anybody
Right.
can take it. I mean, with us, like, I think Ritter really is in a really good situation to be in. Like, last year, when he did come in the last 4 games, Pitts wasn't playing. He was hurt.
Okay.
He was hurt, so he was. But he really showed that connection with London.
Okay.
And he showed that connection with London throughout all 4 weeks. It just got better and better and better. And I think it was that final week, he threw up that 40-something yard pass. That was him just showing his trust for London. And he just threw that bitch.
You gotta bring me a glass of water. Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the team goes right now, like, we still do need a left guard.
Okay.
That's a need. That's at the top of the list.
Okay. Left guard. Okay. Interesting. How y'all? Okay. I know y'all got holes because y'all. I think y'all won. Now we played last season too, and I was mad because y'all beat us. That was another. I don't know if it was last season or the year before. It might have been the year before when I was making videos because I got into it with a Falcons fan because I thought y'all was trash. Y'all ended up beating us, and I was mad as fuck. But anyway, but talk about your team because y'all won a couple of games last year, but it was I think y'all was like 1 win out of being there for the division.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like 1 or 2 wins.
1 or 2.
I mean,
1 or 2.
It was dumb shit. Like, everybody knows Mariota started this shit.
He did, yeah.
If Ritter would have came into if he would have got the start, let's say midway point, week 8.
Yeah.
If Ritter would have started from there, we probably would have had a better chance at having a better record.
Okay.
Because that would have gave him more time to go ahead and get his feet right, get acclimated to the speed of the game, and he probably would have had a better chance with Pitts at that point in time too, because I believe Pitts was still playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I like what I see, and the surprise was honestly our running back Tyler Algier.
Okay, so that's your running back because I don't know who your running back is. Okay.
Yeah, Tyler. He was a 5th round pick out of BYU.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think he played the first 2 or 3 games. Cause that was when Cordell Patterson was still doing this thing. But
Yeah, y'all had Cordell as running back for a little bit, right?
yeah, Cordell,
Yeah.
he's been the back for the past 2 years.
Okay, gotcha. Looks like he found his final position because they always used him as a tweener. You know, being that he came in as a wide receiver, but he's I think better as a running back.
Yeah, we got his ass strictly at running back. Like,
He's a great returner too. So, like I said, one of the better returners in the NFL for sure.
Yeah, but when he had got hurt, Tyler had stepped in and he showed that he had that style of running back play that Arthur Smith was used to with Derrick Henry, that power run game.
Yeah.
So throughout the week, they just kept pounding the ball with him. And Buddy ended up with a little over 1,000 yards on the season. 1,000 yards, I think maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So to me,
so you like the running back? Okay.
Because nobody expected him to come in as a 5th-round pick and pick up 1,000 yards.
And that's good value. Oh, he had 1,000 yards. I didn't know that. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yep, that's actually pretty damn good. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about y'all defense, right? You mentioned you need a guard. I didn't even know y'all had a running back. You got a stud receiver and a stud tight end, and then of course now a full season with Ritter. We're gonna see how that works. What's going on with the defense? Because like I said, the NFC South is there for the taking. Someone's got to win it, and you expect Tampa to take a step back because Baker Mayfield ain't the GOAT. He ain't. Even though they got stud receivers, it's Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean? He couldn't do it with a stud running game. I'm being real with you. Like, Cleveland got like a beast running game. Chubb is that dude. Chubb is what we wanted Barkley to be. I'm going to be honest with you. Same draft, not injury prone. Chubb is that dude. Like, we honestly should have picked the Chubb with the second pick and had Barkley go later in the first round. Yeah. I'm being truthful. Chubb is that dude, but he ain't gonna get the pub because it's Cleveland. But he's a stud. Like, there's zero faults in Chubb's game, and Baker couldn't get it done with Chubb and Hunt. What are you doing? And they gave him up. Yeah, I just about to say that too. Yo. How do you mess up? How do you mess up having Odell? Because listen,
and a nice O-line.
Everything is there in Cleveland. He's mid. He's Baker midfield. I'm gonna be real with you. He's not. I told you I'm a rant. And I didn't write that joke down or nothing. That came out of nowhere. Listen, he really is Baker midfield. And here's why Baker is mid. He's not out of the league. He's not like Johnny Manziel. No. He's got talent. But he's not no first pick overall talent. What the fuck? Remember, he went number 1 and Saquon went number 2. And we was vilified because we didn't pick Sam Darnold. What the fuck? Fuck Sam Darnold, first of all. Give me Saquon. Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen are ass. And they were grilling us for not picking Sam fucking Darnold. What has Sam Darnold done?
I mean, he just got another contract.
Great. Get your money. Hey, look. Hold on. Who was the tall dude? Who was the tall 6'7" quarterback that made $42 million in his time in the NFL? Great at getting the bag. Oh, Brock Osweiler.
Oh,
get the bag, my dude, but you're ass. They like you because you're 6'7" and you're a white dude. Yeah. That's it. Oh, okay. That don't mean you a good. That don't mean you a good quarterback. Sam Darnold is ass, and that proves it. Yo, wait a minute. Like I said, me and Joe. If y'all don't know on YouTube, me and Joe hasn't really talked football in like 2 years, maybe longer. But I know, Joe, we watch all the teams. Like, we really love football. From us playing Madden against each other to just watching football, right? Carolina had a situation to where, who was the dude from the XFL? Black dude.
PJ Walker.
He beat out motherfucking Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, bro. And I'm not making that up. That's true. That's true facts. And towards the later end of the season, you had Baker Mayfield on the bench, who they traded for, and Sam Darnold on the bench, and PJ was starting. What the fuck? In the previous season, he was cutting it up in the XFL, bro. Don't give me that. Baker Mayfield was benched for PJ. Both of them, bro. But yet the Giants was vilified because we didn't pick Sam fucking Darnold. For one good thing, I would say, we dodged a bullet because I would rather pay the running back. First of all, running backs get robbed. Because how the fuck? In the 90s, running backs was getting the bag. Same injury concerns. The shit didn't change. And yet, now, you don't want to pay him. So if I got a son... Yo, wait. They were used way worse in the 90s. Bro, they was getting fucked up, bro. Like, yo, what you talking about? Remember, running backs had to block LT, Lawrence Taylor, and they was getting just ragdolled. You know what I'm saying? Or Kevin Green. Running backs had to do that. Okay. I don't agree with it because also we're parents. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I want you to play running back? Like you get no bag, no bag at all. You gonna get the greatest bullshit of your life by being running back because you could be a stud. And they're like, when it comes to, I get paid next Thursday. I don't got the money for you. What the fuck? You gonna get vilified, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't. As a parent, I wouldn't want that. It's weird.
How running backs are used now, like most teams.
You know what I think?
Have 2, maybe 3 good running backs, so you don't have to have that one guy. You can spread that money out between 3 people. Man.
Here's what I think they should do. Right? And let me know what you think on the running backs. Like, this is just parent talk. I think since they're trying to mitigate risk, and I'm a project manager in real life, right? We got to mitigate risk. I got to say, okay, how are we dealing to this? Let's try to mitigate this here. And that's why they don't want to pay running backs because the tall girlies, you know, you do big things, you get the bag, and then you never return to that form. Ezekiel Elliott. He got the bag and fell off a fucking cliff. And now he's a free agent signed with no one. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Because one, I want my man Saquon to get paid, right? Because he bounced back from 2 years of being injured, right? But he was injured. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I feel the NFL teams, give me that, yeah. I feel the NFL teams should, okay, is it on? I'm trying to cut this damn Xbox Series X on for shorty. Okay, boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right, cool. If you got the Xbox, we could play too. Let's we can get some Xbox Gamer Pass games on if you got the Xbox. But you might be a PlayStation head. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the
PS5. I thought about that. That's like a damn fucking PlayStation. Anyway, here's what I think they should do as far as running backs are concerned. I think it should be incentive based. So the running back can get paid if they hit milestones. They get it's almost like working as a server, right? You get based off your tips. But if you have a hell of a server and you working in a good establishment, you can make bank because you are providing that service. People come back for certain waiters or certain bartenders that are just excellent. We all been there. So here's what I'm thinking with running backs. Let's say Chubb. Chubb's a stud. To me, he's the top 3 running back in the NFL. To me, right? 1,000 yards, or let's say 12, 13, 1,400 yards. You get X amount of millions for that, right? So you can still get your bag. So you reach 1,400 yards, you get 2 or 3 million, incentive on your contract, right? And if you don't hit that, the team is not experiencing risk. If you stay healthy all 17 games, another couple millions. You see what I'm saying? I think it should be like that. That way, for the good running backs, they're getting good money. And if you mid or you injury prone, you don't get that. That's what I'm thinking. What you think? Oh, you reach 10, 15 touchdowns. Like that way, if you Derrick Henry, you a stud, you know, you trucking dudes, or if you get 3 or 4 60-yard touchdowns a season, you get a couple extra millions. You see what I'm saying? For them ones, for them Henrys, you know, or Christian McCaffrey or something. Okay, now I could play running back. I'm betting on myself. But right now, how it is, you getting the shit. You getting the shaft with the no lube. You know what I'm saying? By playing that position, they always say, "Oh, it's the position." Come on, bro. But what you think? I think that will solve everything. The running backs can get their money, right? They can get their money, but you make it incentive based, and the team can mitigate that risk. You know what I mean? Because if you a bum, all right, you're not getting the bag. But if you a stud, you're getting the bag. I think it works.
Wait, but you can do that with damn near every position.
You can, but quarterbacks don't need it because they thinking, okay, I'm getting 50 fucking million by throwing 15 touchdowns like Daniel Jones. Now, we gonna talk about the Daniel Jones because everybody, if they're not Giants fans, hates that signing. They're like, Daniel Jones threw 15 touchdowns. He don't deserve this shit. Remind you, he was throwing to Home Depot workers. You know what I'm saying? Richie James, yo, first of all, I'm not even talking, because at least Kenny Galladay was drafted high. Yo, don't do that, because Kenny's ass. What'd you say, Joe? He's buns. So listen. But you have Richie James, Home Depot worker Richie James, had 600 yards and like 4 touchdowns. And he was a starting wide receiver, which he should not be. He's going to start on no teams, but he started. He started for the fucking Giants. So listen. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is he only threw 15 touchdowns, but look who he was throwing to. And I want to give you a chance to talk because I'm about to rant again. Because if you don't know, I fucking hate Darius Slayton. Listen. So for us signing him and giving him $12 million hurts my fucking soul. How the fuck? How the fuck? And listen, I'm 40 this year. I will shut him down right now. And he's way faster than me. Joe, you remember being at Florida State? It was me, Michael Ray Garvin, my boy Will, you, and Big Scott. True story. I think I ran like a 4.59. That was my fastest time at Florida State. My boy Will ran a 4.3. Michael Ray Garvin ran a 4.2, and I ran like a 4.5. You remember that? We all raced. Yeah. Darius Slayton runs a 4.3, and I will still shut him down because that motherfucker fights the ball when it comes to his hands. Holy shit. Why are you fighting the fucking ball? Just catch the motherfucker. You've already beat the corner. You beat him. Catch it. We lost like 3 games over the past 2 seasons just because he couldn't catch the ball. And we...
First, all I want to say is thank you.
Y'all wanted him.
Y'all signed him.
Y'all what?
We didn't have to sign him. Like we gave him, we offered him a contract. I was like, for fucking what? Like for fucking what? Like, what the fuck would you say?
It always takes that one team.
Right back, and I was like, oh no.
It always takes that one fucking team, and it was, and it was the fucking Falcons. So it's so appropriate that we're having this discussion, and these are our teams, because you motherfucking Falcons are the reason why we had to sign this bum back to a fucking $12 million contract for 2 seasons. Motherfuckers. So you screwed us. You screwed us.
You turned around and said Mac Hollins.
Who? Oh man. Who?
Mac fucking Hollins. I was like, wait, where did he even play last year?
Who's Mac Hollins?
Why we keep picking up the Raiders?
Oh man.
That Brown, what the fuck was his name? Brown something last year. He was trash. and we traded a draft pick for this nigga.
Oh man.
And he came in and had no catches for no yards.
Wow.
He didn't even try to catch the ball.
Whew. Man.
Mac Hollins, I'm like
Mac Hollins. Oh, so we also, you guys also got to discuss this Calvin Ridley because we haven't talked about it. Like I said, we haven't talked in like 2 years. We got to talk about Ridley. He just came out breaking down the situation, right? He just came out like a week ago talking about why he did that. You know, saying and he bet on a couple. You know, that was the only football game he bet on, but he bet on like other sports during that time. He was, I guess, injured. But let's talk about it because that's wild. Remember, Ridley was a first-round draft pick, and he was good. First, like 2 seasons, got injured. Injuries happen, so I'm not gonna knock people that get injured. Joe knows I got injured playing football. So let's talk about Ridley and how did that affect it? Because that instantly led to getting Drake London with the 8th pick. Instantly, it was direct correlation, but I feel like that was supposed to be Drake was supposed to be the red zone big 6'5" target, and then Ridley working the slot. But go ahead.
That was gonna be the plan.
Okay, so I was on point with that because I was like instantly you would think, okay, we got the speedy dude, and he's a dog. You don't play for Alabama at receiver. You've seen Alabama's receivers over the past couple years, studs. You know, some are boneheads like Ruggs, but they come out playing, right? And you already got him. And then now you get Drake with the 8th pick, because some consider that a reach. Because wasn't that the same draft as Gary Wilson?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, I'm on it, and I know what I'm talking about. But y'all figured y'all already had y'all Wilson in Ridley. And so let's get this red zone target and ball out with Drake London in the red zone for the back shoulder fades, for the 50-50 balls. But go ahead. What happened? What was going on with Ridley and your whole? Just what's your opinion on it?
I mean, really, he had got hurt earlier in that season, but then he had eventually left the team. And definitely for personal concerns. And once he left the team, that's when the whole report came out about him gambling. But it was more to that. Like, he had got robbed. Oh, supposedly he had got robbed.
Okay.
He was just going through a whole little mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So he stepped away from the team. But it was a lot that factored into us trading him.
Okay.
One, you gotta think about Calvin Ridley. Yeah, he was only in his 3rd, 4th year.
Yeah, I think it was his 3rd year.
But he was already like 26, 27 years old.
Oh, he's a little older. Okay.
Yeah, like Calvin, after he got drafted, he was like 24. So that played a part in it. And then he wasn't up, as far as I know, from what I have read, he wasn't up front with the team.
Okay.
So I wish him the best. Like, I honestly do, because he really is talented. I mean, I hope he ball out this year. I hope he do get a new contract, because it works out for him and me. Because if he gets a new contract, then we get a 2nd-round pick.
Okay.
So I wish him the best, but at the same time, it's like the way our new general manager and head coach is handling shit, like, drama ain't gonna cut it playing for this team. Any type of drama whatsoever. So
I was trying to show this video of me going in on Darius Slayton, but it won't show. But if you can see the joint right here, it says Giants blow it again. Slayton is trash.
Reggie versus.
Man, I really want to show you that because I ran on a 34-minute rant on this bum Darius Slayton. I really hate him, but it's okay. I don't like the guy, but yeah, we gonna get on this.
Yeah, like I'm really happy. And like the shit pissed me off because it was like, as soon as I let Kenny Galladay go, his name got linked to the Falcons. That was like, I would break every screen in my house
You
if
don't
we
want
put
that.
that shit back against
You don't want that.
Kenny Galladay.
He was so
Like, I
trash.
promise.
Oh, hey yo, he highway robbery, $72 million. $72 million and didn't play anything. Let me tell you, under the building, he swindled, stole it. Just he bought an island, whatever the fuck you want. Cause yo, 72 million and you ain't do nothing. Nothing. We had to get bums. We had to get bums. Like David Sills. I mean, fringe practice squad players to come in. So, like I said, in the video, because I made a video ranting on him too, I say he should pay, hi, he should pay, what's dude's name? Matt Stafford, a portion of that 72 million. Yeah. Real talk. He should have. Let me give him this. Because you made me get this bag right here. Because, yeah, he's so trash. And the Giants were so stupid. And so, here, let me talk about these Giants real quick, man. Because I'm unfiltered. And, you know, on the YouTube channel, you get some people that like how I keep it real. And then some people hate that that I rag on the Giants sometimes. But I keep it honest. You know, we have not, it's people that just want to be PC and cookie cutter. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. We not doing that. Yeah, fuck all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were
look. Point out the faults with your team.
If you can't do that, then what the fuck you got? Like, what you mean? Okay. All right. So I ragged on Daniel Jones when he was bum. Right. This season he was a lot better. Right. Not turning the fucking ball over, fumbling like a idiot, or tripping over himself when you can score a touchdown or running 80 yards. But anyway, because I got they came at me. They were like, well, your bum quarterback, he got 2 left feet, all this other shit. It was embarrassing. But I'm concerned about upcoming. So we've been talking about the past stuff, right? Over this first hour, you know, in this first podcast of many. But the Giants are blowing me right now. And here's why. Here's fucking why. Last season, for those that don't watch the Giants games every week like Giants fans do, right? Our glaring weakness was wide receiver. Everybody knows this. Saquon's healthy. I like Matt Breida as a backup. I liked him when he was in San Fran. He was getting busy with him and Mostert. Mm-hmm. If people remember, they had a good 1-2 punch. Yeah. Before CMC, they had Mostert and Breida, and they was getting busy. Okay, so us bringing Breida over, I love that as a backup. I'm cool, right? I liked Gallman when Gallman was a backup, be honest with you. Because I don't want to give Saquon 350 carries. I don't want to do that. I want a 1-2 punch. Saquon's the stud, but I want something like how the Giants had when we had, I ain't going to say Rondane bum ass. I'm not going to say that. But Brandon Jacobs. and Bradshaw, because Ahmad was a beast. You know what I'm saying? He was the real number one. You know, he ran harder than Bradshaw. But not Bradshaw, but Jacobs, and Jacobs 6'4", 264. What are we doing? But anyway, being real with you. So, my concern about the Giants, right, in free agency, is they're doing it again. Where we're signing motherfucking mid to bums. And I'm going to keep it real. A couple years ago, we signed John Ross, right? 4'2", fastest man in the NFL. Could have won an island, but he didn't sign up for it because he don't know how to swim. You dumb motherfucker. But anyway, right? Because they were saying that if you could break CJ2K's record, you get an island. Legit. But he said, "Oh, I didn't check the check mark on it because I don't know how to swim, motherfucker." But anyway, so that pissed me off, and that's a true story, by the way. He broke the record, and he didn't get the island for free, by the way, because he didn't check the box because he does not know how to swim. You ignorant fuck. But anyway,
I don't fight him.
Yeah, yo, mother, you. Anyway. Yeah, that's a true story. I'm like, you motherfucker, you got a hustling number more, you can sell it. I can't. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. Or you can learn how to swim, you ignorant fuck, but whatever. All right. So we pick up John Ross, right? Free agency, we pick up John Ross. We sign Kenny Galladay. Both are bums. Both are bums, and they're no longer with the team. And I feel the Giants are doing that again. And here's why. One, we signed Darius Slate. Listen, for every one good play Darius Slayton makes, he's going to have 2 catastrophic drops. 4, I'm with you. 4 catastrophic drops. That's going to cost us games. Why the fuck would you pay for that? And not only pay for that, but give him $6 million per season. What are we doing? Listen, and
be front loaded, though. The contract could be.
I don't give a flying fuck about it being front loaded. I don't give a flying fuck, because here's what I'm trying to say. Giants, remember, you had to eat $72 fucking million. That should have taught your dumbasses, right? You had to eat some of that, because remember, Galladay had another season. They cut him. He had another 1 or 2 seasons with us, and they was like, "Oh, you're that ass that we're just gonna eat this," right? Okay. Then you get into it. I'm gonna talk about these Giants. Let me tell you, I'm gonna talk. Then Odell flirting with other teams, right? And I still got my Odell jersey. I felt he was the best with the Giants in Eli Manning. He was the best. He was on Hall of Fame trajectory with Eli.
Yep.
Baker he wouldn't, for whatever fucking reason, he wouldn't throw him the ball. He literally would not throw him the ball. You have fucking Odell with his boy, Juice, and Njoku, and you decide, I'm not going to throw Odell the ball. You ignorant piece of shit. That cost him 3 to 4 years. It was stupid. Like, you got the number 1 and the number 2. Remember, the LSU team had both. And you got that. And they're way better than what Baker had at Oklahoma. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Way better. And I want to remind people that Sterling Shepard was catching those balls at Oklahoma, right? And Sterling Shepard's like our slot guy. You had Odell.
Didn't I just pay him?
Yeah. Either we did or we didn't, because he was injured last season a lot. But he was clearly like a number 1 receiver, even though he's a slot guy at the start of the season, right? But here, I'm going to get on these bum receivers. I don't like the Giants because they signed Paris Campbell, speedy guy, but always injured. And I thought the Giants would have learned from the John Ross situation, right?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. And remember, the Giants at the start of this last season, and I understand you're a Falcons fan, so I'm going to catch YouTube up. Shout out to the YouTubers too. I'm going to catch y'all up. The Giants were supposed to start this season under a new coach, a new GM, coach of the year. So he did his thing with less. But they were supposed to start the season with Kadarius Toney, Kenny Galladay, and Sterling Shepard in the slot. They didn't finish the season with none of them. Zero.
I still don't understand why y'all traded Toney.
Listen.
I don't know why.
Toney didn't want to play here. And that's, hey, sometimes you don't want to play with the squad. Cool. He got himself a ring. This is going to be the season for Toney. Because if you can't get 1,000 yards with Patrick fucking Mahomes, then you're the issue. And then remember, they didn't sign Juju. Juju's now in New England, so you got no excuses. Because what else do they have?
Yeah, they don't have Miko no more. Miko this time.
It's got to be Toney. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to know if Toney's a bum, which I think he is, or not a bum. Let me take it back. He's mid. He's mid.
I I give him mid for the time being.
I'm gonna give him mid because listen, is no reason he shouldn't have 1,000 yards with the best quarterback in the NFL, and no Juju because Juju was the one eating that Super Bowl in the second half. Let's keep it a buck. Juju was eating over the middle. They shut Kelsey down in the second half. Kelsey was feasting in the first. Second half, it was Juju had 6 catches all in the second half. Where the fuck was Tony besides the kick return? He's a kick returner. But there's no reason Tony shouldn't have 1,000 yards or Patrick fucking Mahomes as your quarterback. Super upgrade over Daniel Jones. So let's see. But let me get back to these bum Giants real quick. Let's get back to the Giants. So you're supposed to start the season with those 3 motherfuckers. You end the season with Richie James, Isaiah Hodgins, who I like. I like Hodgins. I like him. And Darius Slayton. And then this is how you know the Minnesota Vikings are fucking frauds. Fucking frauds. Your boy, Rico, I ain't forget. Your Rico's team? Holy shit. What the fuck? No, I want you to bring Ivan Jenkins on the fucking podcast. Because what the fuck? How the fuck you lose to them? How? I remember Rico is a Vikings fan. How the fuck did you lose to the Giants? What we doing? He had to be like, wait a minute. Who the... Not these guys. Bro. No. I'm not gonna put it all. You see Superman, but I'm not gonna put it all on Kirk Cousins. What's up with the defense? Like no, Joe. No. What's up with the defense? These are Home Depot workers, part-time workers, part-time dudes. They work at Lowe's, bro. Like, come on, how you lose to Richie James? What we doing? What are we doing? That Vikings fan should have been pissed. What the fuck is this? And it was at home. We was on the road. What are we doing? But yeah, you don't have a peep out of Vikings fan. What the fuck are y'all talking about? You lost to fucking Richie James. There's no way, bro. Richie James and Darius No Hand Slayton. How you losing? Now I said Isaiah Hodgins. Oh, the only reason we got him from Buffalo is because they stacked that receiver. They got Diggs. You got Gabe, big play Gabe, making plays. You got Cook coming out the backfield. They stacked that receiver. We got him off the connection from Dable. We was like, you know what? Practice squad dude, but you could start on another team. Let's bring you over here and be our number 2. And he ended up kind of being our number 1. Because we're ass. Here's what the Giants fucking me up in free agency. We signed Darius Slayton bum ass. What the fuck? We signed Sterling Shepard for a 1-year deal. You're right. We did sign him. I just looked it up. We signed Sterling Shepard up a 1-year deal. But when he's healthy, he's good. But he can't stay healthy because he's a shorter dude, right? Then you give Slayton the bag. 2 years, $12 million. Then you sign Paris Campbell. Listen. Once we lost the game and we got embarrassed by Philly, but Philly had all the talent in the world on their team. They paid all these mercenaries 1-year contracts. Sue was their backup, all this other shit. So we got embarrassed by Philly, but we beat Minnesota. To me, that's a winning season. We weren't supposed to be there. To keep it a buck with you, it was supposed to be the bum-ass Commanders in the third in the NFC East, and we're supposed to be 4th. I'm gonna keep it real. We're supposed to be trash this season, but the Del Rio and them bums couldn't beat the Giants. Literally. You tie one game, you lose the other. That fucked them up. And then the Redskins lost, the Commanders lost to the motherfucking Browns. You dumb motherfuckers. Like, it could have been all 4 NFC East teams in there, by the way. And they couldn't beat the fucking Browns with nothing to play for. But we're not gonna get on them right now. Because I noticed that a lot of these motherfuckers won't talk, and that's why people hate me on the YouTube channel. They won't give their team the smoke. How the fuck you lose to Cleveland? When you in a playoff contention and they're not. They're knocked out. And you lose to them in week 15? Fuck you talking about, man? Give your team the smoke. So when we got our ass obliterated by Philly, who went on to the Super Bowl, I was like, well, there's a talent gap. We playing with Home Depot motherfuckers, and they got all-stars on their team. They got the history league in sacks. What the fuck? They had 4 players with 10 plus sacks. That's never happened ever.
We can't even get one.
Stress. I know you stressing, but look, that's how we was on receivers. We was like, damn, you got McLaurin, Pro Bowler, you got CeeDee Lamb, Pro Bowler, you got AJ Big Talking Brown, Pro Bowler, and we and we got Richie James. So, but here's I'm gonna give you a chance to shine real quick. I just want to finish my little rant because I've been talking. I told you I had smoke for these Giants. I don't like the fact that there is like 5 receivers I would take in this draft in the first round. We have, I think, the 20th pick or some shit like that, right? 20, 22, whatever. I don't like that it's going to be a possibility of us thinking that Paris, what's his name? Paris Johnson or whatever. What's his name? Paris what? Something?
Paris
Campbell, there you go. See, he's a no-namer. He's a jack. He's just a guy.
Because he played for the Colts, and you know the Atlanta was Colts fan.
There you go, Delano. Yeah. When we embarrassed those Colts too, I was feeling bad for Delano. Cause holy shit, he was making Daniel Jones look like a Pro Bowler. What the fuck was happening? I felt so bad.
They thought shit was sweet starting that.
Yo, we was destroying them boys, and we're ass. But man, holy shit, the Colts are a dumpster fire. I feel bad because he's a true blue Colts fan. But when you get Daniel Jones put up 30 points, we didn't score 30 points the entire season. Yeah, we did it against the Colts. Ooh, I felt bad for Leno. I was like, man, because he's true blue, just like you. You a true blue Falcons, he true blue Colts. And boy, they got embarrassed by the Giants. I could see it was the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Cowboys, put up 40. Daniel Jones doing that? Woo. You know what? Colts probably got Daniel Jones the bag. That was like, you did 30 points. Got him the bag. Anyway, but I don't like paid. So for $160 million, 4 years. Ooh. Yo, we overpaid for that motherfucker. But listen, I would rather do that than be where Washington is, because they whiffed for like 6 years. Oh, we gonna talk about your bum ass Commanders. We gonna talk. First of all, we gonna loop Joe in on this one. She's a Commanders fan. How the fuck y'all let Heineke go to the Falcons? What you talking? What are we doing? To go to Sam Howell. No. You know, we also watched play at North Carolina. You know, Mitch the bitch, Trubisky. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. You know who we also watched at North Carolina? Mitchell Trubisky. Am I lying, or am I speaking facts? So why the fuck? See, ching. That's a ding for me. That's a ding for me. Oh, let me see if you can hear. Wait, let me see if you can hear my emotes real quick. Hold on. Let me see if you can hear that. Oh, you can't hear the joints. Oh, I got the air horn going right there, but you can't hear it. It's fine. I thought you could hear the air horn. Because I was about to lace you with these motherfucking the Stream Deck joint I got right here. But listen, Mitchell Trubisky also played in North Carolina, so that's not saying much. Now Drake may be a stud, but he's been a stud since freshman year. These other bums that come out of North Carolina, that's not a quarterback factory. Nah. I'm gonna keep it real. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, Sam. Let me tell you, Lamar Jackson's out there right now. The Ravens are getting pussyfooting right around, fucking around. If I was Washington, I'm offering 2 firsts to get him right the fuck now. Imagine Lamar in DC with McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, who's a stud. I think you knew he was going to be a stud too because you like them Penn State boys. I was wrong. I'm eating crow all fucking now. The whole podcast. I'm eating crow because I was wrong. Yeah, we got him. Listen, bro. Jahan Dotson is a stud. That motherfucker's a dog. 7 touchdowns as a rookie? You nasty, bro. Sometimes with Carson Wentz throwing you the ball. Listen, but anyway, I know we hopping around. I think the Skins got a nice offense, right? You get cause they got robbed. Yeah, of course. But hey, they were stupid. You let Scherf go. Remember, I'm a Scherf slut. I want a Scherf. You saw the pain in my eyes. You was there. It was pain. You know the little meme where it says pain? That was me. You just had to throw me to Jay. You want to smoke this, bro? Look, you need this, bro. You need this shit. Holy fuck. Whoa. Man, hey, listen. Yeah, pain was on my face. We had to select Eric Flowers, bro. We had to select Eric Flowers. It was pain. And then you dumb motherfucking Skins. And remember, the Skins had Trent Williams also. And you dumbass. Let's talk about it, Joe.
They ain't been right since they traded that.
They did him dirty. And he a stud.
They have not been right. They have not been right.
He was about to die. Fuck around with the Redskins. And then he ended up being a stud like he was in Washington with San Fran. Made him a juggernaut. they had Scherf and Williams at the same time. And they have none of them. Yo, Commanders, they fucking up. Now look, they need offensive line. You had 2 fucking studs. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Remember that, right? A lot of people don't remember. They had Trent Williams. They drafted him. They the ones that drafted him. San Fran didn't draft that. It was the Skins. It was with the Commanders. Fuck you doing? And yet they say, oh, we need O-line help. Nigga, y'all had O-line help.
They ain't had a left tackle since he left. Like they've had left tackle problems since Trent Williams.
Listen, and you know how.
Been a Pro Bowler since
like y'all hit on that pick, by the way. They hit on Williams and they hit on Scherf. How did you not sign them? What are you doing? Like, you drafted well, guys. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, what are we? Oh man,
no, that's Dan Snyder.
It's got to be some dumbass shit going on there. Let me tell you, because they fucked up on both those picks. They drafted very well. You got to sign them. Both those picks are good. You wouldn't be having O-line troubles. And then they get Eric Flowers, switch him to guard, which is his position where he's serviceable. And then they didn't sign him. And then everyone in DC is like, why don't we sign Eric Flowers? And as a Giants fan, I'm thinking, it's amazing how the world turns. I was like, what the fuck? But then they got worse because they didn't have Eric Flowers. Holy shit. This is bad. I know we laughing too much on this podcast, but listen, guys, it's some funny shit that be happening in the NFL, right? It's some funny stuff. I'm making my man Joe laugh, but it's a true story. Redskins are fucked because they had 3 top 10 picks, by the way. All those dudes went in the top 10. Flowers was number 10. Scherf was like number 6 or 7. And then Trent Williams was in the top 10 too. And you don't sign none of them? Oh, well, you don't re-sign none of them. It's idiotic. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, for my Giants, I feel Odell is putting on this little Barbie show for all these teams. And then the teams that he wants to go to are signing receivers. So that means they're going to be out on the Odell sweepstakes. And I don't want the Giants to be in that bucket because I feel he should come back home. He tweeted out he got unfinished business to do with Saquon. They're real friends. Him and Sterling Shepard, real friends, right? And then they was done dirty by Gettleman, who's a piece of shit. But Gettleman's no longer here. You got much better GM play and coaching play with the 2 dudes we got. Come back home like Landon Collins did, right? Landon Collins came back. He didn't like Gettleman either. None of us like Gettleman. Gettleman was some shit. So it was a bad pickup from Carolina. But that was, Mara, you racist piece of fucking shit. You like picking your motherfucking people that look just like you. And even when they're pieces of shit, yes, let's call it, because these other cookie cutter YouTubers aren't going to say the shit. What? There's nothing on fucking earth that should have told you besides skin color that motherfucking David Gettleman was a great pickup at GM. Carolina couldn't wait to get him the fuck up out of town. What are you doing? Carolina. We got 4 Super Bowls. They have 0. Why the fuck? Anyway, so let's keep it real. They ain't gonna say shit like that. I'm unfiltered. Fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, for the Giants, signing Paris Campbell, right? Just another dude. And then motherfucking picking up Darius Slayton's contract. You better have space for fucking Odell to come home. No, he's not a number 1. That's why with this 21st, 22nd pick, whatever the fuck we picking, I want like Jalen Hyatt out of Tennessee, right? Who's a stud, who we seen shit on motherfucking college defenses with 5 touchdowns in a game, like he Al Bundy. The fuck? I want Hyatt, even a kid, Jay Flowers out of Boston College. Even him. Hey, there's about 5 receivers. Quentin Johnson from TCU, big 6'4" dude. Even give me him. I want one of these receivers though. It's cool. There's like 5 dudes. In Jigba from Ohio State, it's
way more than 5.
Okay. It's deep. And they can play. So I don't want these bullshit free agency signings to fill up that receiver room because you can only have so much. And we have a bunch of mid. You know, we had mid last season. And I'm going to give props to Richie James because he wasn't supposed to do that and he did. I'm going to give you credit because he overperformed because he was not supposed to do that. He's a practice squad guy. Literally. He was on our practice squad for 3 years. So for him playing like he's a 3rd receiver is way over what he's supposed to do. But we can't expect that multiple seasons. So get some talent in here, especially since you paid Jones $48 million a season. Like, if you're going to pay that, so you don't have to be like the Redskins still trying to figure out what the quarterback is going to be, because you don't want to do that. I get it. Okay, and Daniel Jones is Eli Jr. That's safe because Mara, you're not gonna go with Lamar. You're gonna go with fucking person that looks like you. You piece of shit. But anyway, you're a billionaire, but you're still a piece of shit, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about. But anyway, you know you gonna get smoke because these motherfuckers prancing around like they got a chance to suck your dick or some shit. Fuck you, nigga. Anyway, I'm going off. Listen, I told you it's gonna be rant season up in this motherfucker. Listen. You got Daniel Jones signed up already, right? He did he produce like he's supposed to get paid that? No. But maybe you're banking on the future. Maybe he can be a 25 touchdown, 7 or 8 rushing touchdowns player. All right, cool. Because he did have 7 rushing touchdowns last season, right? He was getting them with the RPO. A lot of these dumb motherfucking defenses was getting them. The bootleg, he was killing them on the bootleg all season. Okay. So if he can do that, cool. All right? You still better be able to sign Odell. And if you don't sign Odell, you better spend one of those first 3 draft picks on a fucking receiver. I don't want you to have Slayton, Shepard, and fucking Paris Campbell as your 3 receivers coming into the 2024 season. You motherfucking Giants. That's not going to get it done. And Hodgins. Hodgins can be your number 2. That's cool. That's cool. But you're not telling me Wan'Dale fucking Robinson's going to be your number 1. You're not going to tell me Wan'Dale's going to be your number 1. He's a slot dude. And then you got Shepard in there. He's a slot dude. Campbell in there. He better be your returner. You still need a number 1 receiver. And Odell's 30, so he can be the number 2. But you better be getting Hyatt, who's a number 1. He was a number 1 at Tennessee, and he put his dick on a fucking forehead of Alabama when he toasted them niggas. When he toasted Florida. We seen it. In the SEC, by the way. He toasted them dudes. And those corners are going to be number 1 picks. Fuck you talking about. So I seen him do it. I was like, who the fuck is Jalen Hyatt? And he was toasting them niggas. 5 touchdowns in a game. In the SEC. Oh, the first round. Once I saw the guy's off, he's a first round pick. That's the guy I want. Right there. Him and Hooker was doing them dudes dirty. So That's my only fear. Giants, we lost our center because I like Nick Gates. All right, I like Gates. He was scrappy. He was getting in people's faces. Hey, he was going. He got in Aaron Donald's face. It wanted all the smoke. I said, "Oh shit, you gonna die?" But okay. I said, "Damn." He was ready to fight the dude. Yeah, I said, "You got balls of steels because you got in Donald's face and didn't give a fuck." I said, "Okay, I like this guy." So he goes. We don't re-sign him, and now these like Bucky Brooks and them. It's talking about we gonna draft a fucking center in the first round. Motherfucker, I will rage. You wanna see rage? You wanna see these fucking eyes rage? We draft a fucking center when we have no one playing at wide receiver. So that's my concern.
I think we need to be on this jump when the draft happens.
Oh yeah, we gonna do it. Hey, listen, we doing this every week. If I have everything work out for me, I want it every week. If not, every 2 weeks, because we're gonna do this shit. But I just talked about my draft and my draft concern. What about you, man?
I'll be satisfied as long as we don't draft another receiver in the first.
Okay, no more receivers. Y'all done. Okay, yeah. And tight end, no tight end even. Y'all done.
No, we don't need no tight end.
What's y'all defense looking like?
We still need an edge. We could take a linebacker or we could take a corner. And I think they're leaning more toward corner because they really want Tyree Wilson.
Okay. I like that pick. Now wait, what do y'all pick in the draft?
We pick 8th in the draft.
Oh shit! No, wait a minute. What y'all pick 8? I didn't know that. So y'all picked 8th when y'all drafted London, and y'all picked 8th again this year. Okay, I did not know that's double 8s. Okay, and Kyle Pitts' number is 8 too, so triple 8s. But look, one of them gonna be there. Especially some of these mock drafts, Joe, got 3 quarterbacks going in the first round. I mean, the first 10 picks. So that means that okay. So if you saying those 3 are going.
It's probably gonna be full because somebody gonna reach for
somebody gonna reach for Witcher because the combine was incredible. Like you 244 running 4.4. Because we already know we play men. We got that in men. Oh, we dicking motherfuckers. We dicking motherfuckers. You got that in men? Oh shit! I'm running 4.4 and I'm 244. Oh.
Somebody gonna reach for that man. So it's gonna be some niggas slipping. Like Jalen Carter gonna slip for sure.
Yeah. So people saying he might go to Philly, which is gonna suck for me. Gonna suck. Big motherfuckers. Like their D line's already stud. And I'm like, you pair him next to Davis? Fuck me. I'm gonna hate it. Because they gonna kill Daniel Jones. They gonna kill him. But listen, they got Carter slipping to 10. And if he slips to 10, I'm fucked. Because they gonna snatch him. Like they did. They picked up motherfucking Nakobe Dean last year.
He's burned. That nigga is ass.
I would not expect Joe to say that. I would not expect Joe to say that.
That little ass nigga. No. That nigga is bad. He's a good special teamer at best. This nigga didn't even see the field. What the fuck? That nigga was good because he was behind Davis and Carter. So,
wow. But think about it.
I don't want to hear this shit.
But think about it, bro. I think that's what they're thinking about doing. He was good behind them boys. The missing key is Carter. Imagine if they get Carter and they already got Davis.
My daughter is scared. She's going through trying times right now. Just say that.
Gotcha. Think about it. If they get Carter and they already got Davis and Dean.
No, you think Nakobe Dean gonna be able to stop Derrick Henry?
Oh hell no.
Derrick Henry he gonna punt that little nigga.
But they're banking on. I'll say this: they're banking on Davis getting hands on Henry before he gets to that second level. That's what they're banking on. big 340-pound dude. You know what I mean?
N'Kobe Dean couldn't beat out Kazir White
and T.J. Edwards. It was T.J. Edwards and Kazir White. It was both of them. Yeah, you're right. But both of them dudes are gone. Both of them are gone.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up, Domo?
That's the only reason. Nah, that's not nah.
Oh, my bad. Oh, what's up?
She's grown, bro. My friend Reggie.
Hi. We met before.
Yeah, you met him when you was little.
Yeah, you was real small. Hi.
All right, man. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So if you talking about those dudes, remember they didn't sign. Both of those dudes left. So the Dean's gonna start. They're gonna be.
I have no faith in that nigga.
Yo. You want to smoke? Huh? Wow. Hey, come on, man. He was good at Georgia. He was good at Georgia on a championship squad. On a championship squad.
Put all of them together, yeah, they made a good unit.
That's what they're trying to do.
They all had their own separate problems, and they all the boy Walker.
Oh, he went number one. He went number one. Now, he was decent toward the second half of the season, but he shouldn't have been number one.
But he had 4.5 sacks.
He was like run stopper because he 274 pounds.
He ran a 4-4?
No, Walker ran like a 4.6. Yeah. But he bigger than Kayvon, he bigger than Hutchinson. That's why he went. None of them dudes are 272. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. He ain't no 4.4 dude. But Walker, like, they did that on potential. Now, should they have drafted him?
He ran a 4.5.
He ran a 4.5.
That man ran a 4.5, bro.
Holy shit.
Buddy was supposed to count. He was supposed to be who Aiden Hutchinson really is.
That they should have went with Hutchinson. I'm gonna be real with you. They should have went with Hutchinson. Hutch that deal. Hutch is that deal. Right. And Hutch was that deal from like week 3. It took Kayvon to like week 8, week 9.
Hutch was that.
Nah, not from week 1, bro. It took him to he didn't have. Did he have sack in that game?
Yes.
In the first week.
The first play of the game, Buddy hit the edge and stuck the run in the backfield. The second play.
Okay, so it's talking for loss. The second play, like I said, I didn't watch it. Okay. Hey, you did. You said I watched it. True. He said I felt that. I was living it. He said I was living it.
I was there. Like, that shit hurt me because I was like, Buddy hit hard.
Okay.
It wasn't no regular hits. Like, no, he was coming off that edge and he was like, please come here.
Right.
And that's the type of person you want on your defense. Trayvon Walker is not that.
Yeah.
Like, these boys out of Georgia, they all have really good combines.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at their individual stats,
it's low.
None of them have that. They all hyping the boy Nolan Smith, man.
Because he ran that crazy combine. Yep. You right.
Buddy averaged 3 sacks a year.
Oof. Yep. But okay. Let me piggyback to when I was eating crow, because I just ate crow again. I didn't watch your games. Right? And I didn't know Hutchinson had a sack in his first game. Did your boy Parsons? Did your boy Parsons average? Did he get 10 sacks in one season at Penn State? Because I don't think he did. Did he? I don't think so.
I think one time.
So I will say this. That's the reason why. When I looked at his stats, I was like, whoa. It's not matching the production. You're saying the same thing about the Georgia boys. And that's all I'm trying to say. You see how you're like, you're walking with caution. You're like, nah, them Georgia boys, I don't. But yet they win a championship. And what I'm saying is, I did the same thing with Parsons. Because Parsons wasn't that. He wasn't that rookie. You know?
Parsons was on that defense by himself, and he still had some type of production. He had good production by himself.
Okay, he was okay production. It wasn't no 10. He didn't
Like,
flash. Nah, bro.
uh,
It wasn't that.
none of them boys. That's what I said.
Yeah.
All of that Georgia defense from these past 2 seasons
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yeah.
Yes, they are unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
But separated and as individual players, they're not really that. Like,
And look, the only
like
listen.
I said,
Yeah, you listed it.
Four
Walker, 4
sacks.
sacks. Who else was off that?
Davis,
Oh, he didn't even. Yeah, he couldn't even get in the field. He couldn't even get on the field. I get you, but you got to remember what Philly was doing. I'm gonna give Philly bail, and you know I hate Philly. I'm gonna give Philly bail because Philly put all their chips. They put their entire nutsack on the table. They was like, oh, we're gonna bring in Sue. We're gonna bring in Quinn, who was a bum. But we're gonna bring I think Linval Joseph too, right? They brought in those guys, and you already got Fletcher Cox. You already got Hargraves. So they had an all-star team. Now listen. So I'm saying this.
So if you already had Cox and Hargraves with Jordan Davis, why bring in Sue and Joseph if Jordan Davis was really that?
One, because he wasn't that in the for his rookie season. It takes some players, and I'm not trying to make excuses, bro. I know it seems like it. I hate Philly. Fuck them dudes. But listen, you're right about the bringing in. But even in front of Jordan Davis, they have Fletcher Cox, who's going to be a Hall of Famer. Let's be real. Fletcher Cox is going to be a Hall of Famer. And
That's what I'm saying. That's the meanest trio right there.
Yeah, it was studdily. He couldn't get on the field. And then they bought in some insurance. I get you, but here's what I'm saying. You know how the Commanders bought they got Payne and they got what's the dude, the other dude, the other D tackle. No, not Jared Allen. Jonathan Allen. Yeah, Jonathan Allen. You see how they got them Alabama boys up front, right? They got them Alabama boys up front. What I'm saying is, what if Howie Roseman is thinking the same thing? The Skins or Commanders, you know, we old school, we call them Skins. Anyway, the Commanders got them Alabama boys, and their front line is tough. If the fucking DNs could stay healthy, they will be legit, right? Because the D tackles are stacked. Payne got the bag, and Payne led them in sacks as a fucking D tackle. Stud.
That's why I wanted him. I was praying to fuck him. I was like, go ahead and throw that back. Not even the bag. Throw him the Brinks. I'll grab it.
Yeah, you and Cowboys fans. Cowboys was trying to get him too. I totally get it, because Payne is that dude. But here's what I'm saying. What if Philly is thinking, we got Davis. We already know that, what's Cud's name? Nakobe Dean he's more like a safety. He's got a safety size, but he's playing linebacker. Okay. But what if we get his 2 boys that made him flourish? That's what I'm trying to say. And they remember, they got the Saints pick. So they pick it in the top 10, even though they was in the Super Bowl. So it's house money. That's what I'm trying to say. And then we already know each season there's going to be some bullshit that happens to a college player that makes them drop down the draft. It happens every season. We did stupid shit at fucking Tallahassee. You know, you was there. We did stupid shit. He was racing, and the dude, you see what I'm saying? He gonna fall because Carter should have been top 5. He drops to 10.
Just hit me.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Put us in that situation.
Yep.
Do you think after all of that happened, like after he turned himself in from the warning and shit, he did his interviews at the combine, and he left. I'm gonna put you in that situation. Do you think I would have let you watch TV or have any type of interaction on social media, or would I have you in that gym focused on what the fuck?
Oh, you would definitely have me focused, 100%, 100%, 100%.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what his downfall is, because he don't have the right team around.
Yes, facts.
He don't have the right people around him, because
100%, yeah.
As soon as he finished the interviews, he's jetting off somewhere to where all he can do is work out day and night. So when his pro day came, he was going to be ready. He wasn't ready. Buddy was winded through all his goddamn workouts. He showed up damn near 10 pounds light, fucking heavier. Like, nah.
You got a good point.
He's not focused.
You got a good point.
He's not focused at all.
But remember, these are 21, 22-year-olds. I'm going to be real with you. Remember, when we were in college, we were older. I was 25, 26, 27. You see what I'm saying? You was a few years younger than me on that. These dudes are barely out of high school. That's what I'm trying to say. You're right. They don't. A lot of these cats don't. Look at Ja Morant. We even talked about Ja Morant. He's got bullshit around him. Because you already got the bag and you got bullshit around you. There's no reason why you don't have your fall guy with the whopper. You don't need to hold it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's how they looking at this shit.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying, Philly's already stacked. I think they might. I think Carter might fall to 10, and then they pick him, and they're thinking we already got Dean as a 3rd round pick. That's no risk.
I see them. If he's there, they're gonna fuck around and take Bijan Robinson.
Hey, listen, that's my worst fear because he's the truth, and I hate it. Because we already get done in the ass by Boston Scott every fucking day, He puts us on it. He puts us over his knee and smacks us down. And if they get Bijan, then there's no stopping that fucking offense. Because first of all, A.J. Brown is that nigga. And I hate it. I hate it. I didn't want to deal with him. And I got to deal with him 2 times a season. And then they take Bradbury from us. So now you got Adoree Jackson on fucking A.J. Brown. And Adoree's really buns. So he's going to get cooked. Fuck us. So there's 48 points every game, basically. So fuck. So anyway.
I'm just saying. Like, they could go a couple different ways. They can go Bijan. They got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So
they can actually move up if they want. They can actually move up. They can actually move up. They can move into the top 5, packaging number 10 and number 30. They can do that.
For what? They got
I don't know. They don't need to. Yeah, they don't need to, but they can. Because remember, if Jalen Hurts didn't pan out this year, they would have been using that 10th pick as looking for a quarterback. And then they would have moved up because it would have been for a quarterback. You see what I'm saying? But Hurts panned out. You know what I'm saying? And then now they're going to give him the bag. He going to get that $50 million a season.
Oh, yes,
100%. He going to get the $50 million. It's coming. It's coming.
I know he's Philly quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, he's good. No, he proved it all wrong. He proved me all wrong. I didn't want to see him pan out because he plays for Philly, but he's really that dude. He honestly had the best Super Bowl. He was cooking the entire game. I was like, oh, what a wow. He was really cooking. The defense was trash. I mean, they couldn't stop Kansas City in the second half.
Why you just sitting there looking at me like that? You sleepy? Go lay down.
Can you give me a little bit of water? Tell you to drink your water. Face all clear. I see you. But yeah, man. Yeah, this was like I said, a good pod talking about these Giants, the Falcons, and everything. We gonna definitely keep this out. I do want to talk a little bit more about Combine next time we're able to link up. If you're free this week, we can. But I definitely want to talk some Combine. CJ Stroud just had his pro day. We already know the Combine already passed, so I mean Combine/pro days. The pro days are happening. The quarterbacks are going today, tomorrow, the next day. Anthony Richardson balled out doing his Combine. To me, he had the best Combine. He was a stud. The 2 Maryland cornerbacks running 4.3s, underrated.
Oh, yeah,
Banks and Burns, I think it was, or something like that. They were whew. Both.
Banks really helped this stop.
Oh yeah. So like late first round. Yeah. I'm thinking late first, maybe in the mid. He's up there, bro. You running 4.3? Oh, hey.
And he got that size though.
He do got the size. There's so much more to talk about. I'm gonna end this one here, but there's also Seattle's draft last season. You know, Tariq Woolen in like the third, fourth round. Truth, bro.
No, nobody would have taken.
No one. I'm telling you, bro. Like Pete Carroll, masterclass, bro. Bro, and he was a stud. He was a discount Sauce. And Sauce came out day one, but Tariq wasn't that far behind being a fourth round pick. We got to give credit. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be that podcast. We're going to shit on the bullshit decisions from teams, including our own, but we're going to give flowers. We're going to give flowers because Seattle had an amazing draft. It's an amazing draft. Kansas City had another good draft because they had 2 starting corners playing in the Super Bowl because Patrick got the bag. Kelsey got the bag. So we just gonna get these guys and have them build up some game tape and some confidence. And it worked. Because it was Philly's corners getting the bag and getting toasted in the second half. How the fuck you Darius Slay and Bradbury getting burned by motherfucking Juju? What the fuck? It shouldn't happen, bro.
Juju on that beat.
Right. Juju on a TikTok. How the fuck you getting beat by a dancing nigga? He a dancing nigga. He'd rather do the TikTok with Jackson Mahomes. And you getting burnt by him?
Yeah, we got a lot more to talk about.
A lot more to talk about, bro. We gonna do this. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be funny like how we just did.
Yeah.
We gonna be roasting. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do this, man. Like I said, Pro Football Rant with Reggie and Joe. Thank you, Joe, for talking with you. Like I said, we childhood friends. This has been legit. I know you had a lot of things going on over there. Go and eat your food and everything. Like I got my food right here too. You see my food? My food was right here for a couple of hours because I wanted to do this podcast. I know I saw them joints come in, so you good. But yeah, we gonna catch up again. Anything you want to say to the people, you can go ahead and just say it or whatever. Go Falcons, however you want to do it. I'm gonna let you end the podcast right here.
Yeah, the guy ain't hit me. I better get hit real quick. That's all I'm gonna say because we gonna talk that shit.
I'm gonna try to put this on Facebook too for our folks on the Facebook. But yeah, man, this was a good podcast, man. I'm gonna definitely try to put both up, man. We gonna reconvene. You just let me know when you're free. I'll make time. All right.
Yeah, just let me know.
I definitely will, bro. No, we gonna try to do this. If it was today's Wednesday, right? If Wednesdays at like 6:30 work for you, we could do it. We could make it a Wednesday podcast. If this the pocket that works for you, we could do it just like that. That's Wednesdays 6:30. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I will do it then. All right, man. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone on the YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you liking the content. It's gonna just be real talk. Real talk. We're gonna be doing Pro Football Rants with Reggie and Joe. Wednesdays, 6:30. Talk to you guys soon.
Oh, yeah.
All right.